Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Roy English Podcast. I'm Roy.
And I'm Lily. We're so glad you're joining us today. You know, Roy, sometimes I feel a bit stuck when I need to talk about making a big choice, or when I just can't decide something.
I know exactly what you mean, Lily. It's a common feeling, and that's why today's episode is all about helping you talk about decisions, big or small, with confidence. We've got a fantastic set of phrases that will make your English sound much more natural and fluent.
That's right. Whether you're carefully thinking about options, trusting your instincts, or even just putting off a decision, these phrases are super useful. Get ready to upgrade your conversational skills.
Absolutely. And just a quick reminder, you can find today's vocabulary list in the video description below. Let's dive right in with our first phrase about making careful choices.
Sounds great. What's the first one, Roy?
Our first phrase is weigh the pros and cons. When you weigh the pros and cons, it means you carefully think about all the advantages and disadvantages of something before you decide.
Like when I'm trying to decide if I should buy a new laptop, I always list out what's good and what's bad about it. So before buying the new car, we should really weigh the pros and cons, means we should think about everything good and bad about buying that car, right?
Exactly, Lily. It's about being thoughtful. It's also something people do for big life changes. For example, she's weighing the pros and cons of moving to another city for her new job. She's probably thinking about salary versus being away from family, or career growth versus the cost of living.
That makes perfect sense. It's like doing research for your decision. And I agree, it's not just for small purchases. It's important to weigh the pros and cons before making a big life decision. This one really highlights how serious this phrase can be, like choosing a university or a career path.
Yes, it shows careful consideration. It's about not rushing into things. So whenever you're thinking carefully about both the good and bad points, you're weighing the pros and cons. Ready for the next one?
Definitely. Let's move on.
Our next phrase is sleep on it. This means to delay making a decision until the next day, usually so you can think about it more or gain a clearer perspective.
Ooh, I love this one. It means don't decide right away, right? Like, if someone asks me a difficult question, I can say, that's a big decision. Why don't you sleep on it and tell me tomorrow? It's a nice way to give someone space to think.
Precisely. It's often used when you're faced with a choice that feels overwhelming, or when you're just not ready to commit. For example, if you're feeling confused, you might say, I'm not sure what to do, so I'll sleep on it and decide in the morning.
Yes, sometimes a good night's rest really does help you think clearly. And it's common in professional situations too, isn't it? Like, my boss told me to sleep on the job offer before giving him an answer. This shows that the company wants you to be sure and not feel pressured.
Exactly. It's a polite and practical way to handle important decisions. Don't rush, just sleep on it. Ready for the next one?
Ready.
Next up, we have second thoughts. This phrase means that you start to have doubts about a decision you've made or are about to make. You begin to reconsider.
So it's like when you're pretty sure about something, but then you start feeling uncertain. Like, I was going to buy that expensive coat, but now I'm having second thoughts. Maybe you think it's too expensive or not practical.
That's a perfect example, Lily. It shows you're reconsidering. It can also be about bigger decisions, like in the sentence, he had second thoughts about quitting his job and decided to stay. He probably realized he might regret leaving.
Yes, it means a change of heart or mind. And you can also ask someone if they're having second thoughts, right? Like, are you sure about your plans? You don't seem to be having second thoughts at all. This implies you expect them to have some doubts, but they don't.
You got it. It's a very common way to express a change of mind or growing uncertainty. It's a natural part of making choices. On to the next one.
Let's do it.
Our next phrase is be on the fence. Imagine a fence with two sides. If you're on the fence, you're in the middle, unable to choose between two options.
That's a great image. So if I say I'm still on the fence about whether to go to the party or stay home, it means I haven't decided yet which one I want to do.
Exactly. You're undecided. This phrase is very common when people are choosing between two clear options. For example, many voters are on the fence, trying to decide who to vote for. They haven't picked a side yet.
That's a perfect usage. It describes a situation where you're truly stuck between two choices. And it can be for serious things too, right? She was on the fence about the new job offer, so she asked for more time. She needed more time because she couldn't make up her mind.
That's right. It perfectly captures that state of being undecided. So next time you can't choose between two things, you're on the fence. What's next, Lily?
Time for our fifth phrase.
Our next phrase is go with your gut. Your gut is another word for your stomach, but here it refers to your intuition or instinct. So to go with your gut means to make a decision based on that strong feeling rather than just logic.
Oh, this is about trusting your inner voice. So sometimes it's best to just go with your gut feeling means sometimes you should just listen to your intuition, even if it's not logical.
Exactly. It's about that strong, immediate feeling you have. It's often used when you've done all the thinking but still have a strong sense about what's right or wrong. For instance, I had a bad feeling about the deal, so I went with my gut and turned it down. He felt something was off, even if he couldn't explain why.
That's a perfect example. It's like your body is telling you something. And this phrase can even apply in professional settings, surprisingly. Even if the numbers don't add up, she often goes with her gut when hiring. It means she trusts her instinct about people, even if their resume isn't perfect.
That's right. It's about trusting your instincts, especially when logic isn't giving you a clear answer. So when you follow that inner voice, you're going with your gut. Ready for a big one?
I'm ready.
Our next phrase is take the plunge. This means to decide to do something important or difficult, especially after thinking about it for a long time. It often implies a big, somewhat risky step.
This sounds like a really significant decision. So after years of planning, they finally decided to take the plunge and open their own restaurant. It means they made that big, brave decision after a lot of thought.
That's exactly it, Lily. It's about committing to something significant. It implies a leap of faith. Like, it's scary, but I think I'm ready to take the plunge and move to a new country. That's a huge life change, and taking the plunge describes that brave decision.
Wow, that really captures the feeling of a big, life-altering choice. And it can even be used for personal milestones, like in the sentence, he took the plunge and asked her to marry him. That's a pretty big step for many people.
It certainly is. Take the plunge is perfect for those moments when you finally decide to go for it despite any fears. It implies a courageous decision. Got it?
Got it. 2 more to go.
Our seventh phrase is a toss-up. This refers to a situation where the outcome is uncertain because there are 2 equally likely possibilities. Imagine flipping a coin, heads or tails. It's a toss-up.
Ah, like a 50-50 chance. So if someone says, the election is a complete toss-up, no one knows who will win, it means the result is really unpredictable and could go either way.
Precisely. It's used when the odds are very even. It doesn't have to be a big event. It can be for everyday things too. For example, it's a toss-up whether it will rain today or not. The weather forecast isn't clear, so it could rain or it might not.
That's a very practical use. And it perfectly describes those moments when you really can't decide because both options seem equally good or equally bad. Like, choosing between the two job offers is a real toss-up for me. Both offers are attractive, making the decision hard.
Exactly. When you're genuinely undecided because the chances are equal, you can say, it's a toss-up. It's a great way to express that uncertainty. Just one more phrase left.
I'm ready for the last one.
Our final phrase for today is cross that bridge when you come to it. This means you shouldn't worry about a possible future problem until it actually happens. You deal with it only when it becomes necessary.
This is such a useful phrase for people who tend to worry too much. So if I say, I know we might have problems with the new system, but let's cross that bridge when we come to it, it means let's not worry about potential problems now. We'll deal with them if they happen.
Exactly. It's about not borrowing trouble from the future. It encourages focusing on the present. Another example is, don't worry about parking yet. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. No need to stress about parking before you even get there.
That's very practical advice. And it's often used as a response to someone else's worries, isn't it? Like in a dialogue. What if we run out of money? And the reply is, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. It suggests a calm, step-by-step approach.
You've got it. It's a way of saying, let's not overthink or overplan for potential difficulties. We'll handle them if and when they arise. A very common and natural phrase for English speakers.
It's a great way to end our vocabulary list.
And that brings us to the end of another episode of the Roy English Podcast. We've covered some fantastic phrases today to help you talk about decisions. Weigh the pros and cons, sleep on it, have second thoughts, be on the fence, go with your gut, take the plunge, a toss-up, and cross that bridge when you come to it.
What a comprehensive list. Mastering these phrases will really help you sound more natural and confident when you're discussing choices and indecision in English. Remember, practice makes perfect, so try to use these in your daily conversations.
That's right, Lily. The more you use them, the more natural they'll become. Thank you so much for tuning in today, everyone. We hope you enjoyed the lesson and learned something new.
We certainly did. Don't forget to check the video description for today's vocabulary list. Join us next time for more useful English phrases. Until then, happy learning.
See you next time.
Bye for now.